So this is Kitty Boitnott with teachersinTransition.com or BoitnottCoaching.com. And I have with me one of my clients, Amy Heatherton, who I've been working with since around Christmas time. She signed up for the Jumpstart Your Job Search program as part of a Black Friday special right before the Christmas holiday. So Amy, thank you for agreeing to talk with me today about some of the benefits that you've experienced while you've been participating in this program. And I'm going to be asking you a few questions, and then I'll just let you talk, okay?
Yep.
So what particular challenge were you dealing with that at the time that led you to enroll in this program, this Jumpstart Your Job Search program, with me and allowing me to be your job search coach?
Sure. I'm a teacher, and I've been a teacher for 18 years. And my husband and I have moved several times. So just in that course of moving and starting up at a new place, I just kind of kept hitting the same frustrations with my teaching experience. And so I was just kind of looking for a job change. Wanted to stay in education, but just really wasn't sure what direction to go in. And I saw a few different types of jobs, and I honestly kept bothering my friends and relatives to help me update my resume, and can you read this? And I need it now. And so I just didn't want to bother them. And I really felt a little influenced by them. And I needed somebody who is a professional at this and knew what they were talking about. So I just started looking online, and I found Kitty, and the title was great, just a teacher and frustrated and in need of a career change. And I just needed somebody who's a professional in the business, who's neutral, who didn't know me, to help me out.
Great.
So, yep.
Great. What answer, instruction, or inspiration did you discover along the way? And when did you feel like things were beginning to turn around for you and that you were gaining some clarity around your job search?
Sure. Well, I would say that the second I signed up, I got clarity, because I felt a huge sense of relief that I could actually talk to somebody anytime, email, or set up a phone conversation if I was feeling anxious or just wanted a tip on this and that. And that was my huge, you were my inspiration. So also a couple of things, Kitty recommended lots of different books to read. So one of the books I started reading that I really, really liked was called Careerism, and it has different assessments in there. And I had a lot of aha moments reading that. And also just that group session that we'd meet bi-weekly, and just listening to others talk about the same frustrations that I had, where I did not feel alone in my frustrations at my career. And then Kitty always had a PowerPoint presentation and go through and answer any questions. And it was just really nice to hear that I'm not alone. So those are some great aha moments for me.
Good. What have been some successes or breakthroughs that you've experienced while you've been in the program?
I think, this has been a journey, and it still is a continued journey with me. I've tried many, I've looked into many different things from many different angles, and just talking to Kitty about them, helping me kind of work through them. I really felt like I was able to kind of talk it out and just go on to the next step and not worry so much about what I was feeling or what direction that I wanted to go in. So, and then through conversations with Kitty, through reading the books, through conversations with the other people in the group, I was able to come to a decision to go back to get my master's in technology, which is a huge step, and it's
It's very exciting, though.
Exciting, yes, and just to not be afraid of that kind of next step, and to not step back at the same time. Like, don't just go back to what you're comfortable with. Like, keep pushing forward, keep looking, keep striving to figure out what you really, really want to do and step in life.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Were there any other benefits that you can think of working with me?
Yes, I wrote them down, so I'm going to look at my notes because
Okay.
I did. Huge benefits. Just Kitty knows all the latest and greatest updated ways of how people hire other people. So just those career tips. What should my resume look like? What font to use? Just those little tiny things that you don't even think about were huge. So resume, cover letter. I've applied to the technology program, so she read through my essay and giving me websites like Grammarly, so helpful. Proofreading my LinkedIn page is so much better, and I know it's not completed, but I know what I need to do. And all just those little tips, even down to you need to change your email name, and how to just keep really, really professional. Conferences, group calls, just her listening to where I'm at. And, she's never telling me what to do. She's always listening and trying to just be helpful and give advice. Try this book to read, check out that website to go to. All these little tips that I never would have known. She's a massive resource in just one lady. So that's super helpful. Emails anytime. I can email her anytime. If I need an essay or if I'm applying for a job and I need that cover letter read, she'll read it for you. Also, social media, how to get hooked into that, to look for jobs, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. So connecting and networking with people. And then, of course, all the great books that she suggests. Many books. You don't have to definitely read them all, but people who join this program and they're just at different stages in their life. And, this book might work great for person A and work great for person B.
Sorry about Bernie. He sees his girlfriend coming out for a walk.
Yeah.
So are you complete with the list of benefits?
Yes.
Bernie. And so I'm hoping you'll say yes to this, but if you can offer, if I asked you for some referrals or if you'd be willing to recommend me to friends who might be in a similar situation, would you do that? And if so, why?
Absolutely. I actually already have sent out your link to some people who are in the education field and they are feeling frustrated. And I said, you got to talk to this lady or just check out her website. If you don't want to sign up right away, just see what it's about. I have been looking for someone like you for probably the last year or two. And
really? Oh, that's...
Yeah, just popping online and, typing in frustrated teacher. And I don't know how, but whatever I typed that day during Thanksgiving, I found your name and I was like, that's it. I'm going for it. And even when I told my husband, he's been very familiar with all of my frustrations over the last few years, for sure. He's very excited and very supportive, and he has seen a lot of growth and improvement and just a little bit more openness,
less stressed
to change, because I've been in this career for 18 years and it's scary to think about doing something else.
But you're up for it.
I'm ready.
You can do it.
Yep, I'm ready. And Kitty has helped me to get to that point.
So is there anything else you'd like to add before we close out the conversation?
I just say, don't be afraid. Just go for it. And that was my thing. Like, all right, if I don't want to leave teaching, I'm still going to gain all this knowledge from Kitty. And it's such a great program. She gives you so many things from so many different angles. You don't have to take them all, or you can say, hey, you know, this is really going to work for me over here. I'm really going to go with this piece or with that piece. And just go for it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And it has been a pleasure working with you as well.
And you too. Thank you.
I'm going to shut down the recording now.
Okay.